Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Hello everyone, Apollo is my co-pilot here, bringing you Let's Play Serena. I have not played this game before, but it is available on Steam as a free download. It's a short little point-and-click horror game, I believe. It's a collaborative effort between a whole bunch of people that are fans and developers of horror games. I believe the project was led by the same guy that did Scratches, so I'm pretty excited for this. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're in a cabin.
Her photo is right there. Maybe I could have another look.
Okay, we'll do that in a second, sir. I don't know what your name is, but... Okay, so I believe we're in this cabin, and his wife, Serena, is not here. And I guess we're trying to figure out why. Where'd her face go?
Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
That's weird.
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers.
Okay.
It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
But
The
you
guy
don't
who
know what
snapped
she
it,
looks
our
like.
host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
Well, I remember what those look
My
like.
love,
I clicked on him and he said my love.
we don't have a lot of photos
Okay,
of
okay.
ourselves as
I
a
get it.
couple, so
All
this
right,
one is quite
you can stop.
important. Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points.
You always put too much salt in, dear. Think about your pressure.
Indeed.
She always worried about my diet. I used to think she did it to annoy me, but now...
Now what?
Yep, guilty as charged. I love salt. It emphasizes the taste a lot, and those crispy snacks. It's not the healthier type, just regular table salt. I always planned to switch to mineral or sea salt, but then I always ended up buying the regular stuff. Doctors, they always overreact.
You certainly like to drone on, don't you?
I must be even more exhausted than I realize. Here I am staring at a salt shaker, my thoughts a million miles away. It's not the healthier type.
Okay, he's
just
repeating
regular
himself.
table salt.
How about the pepper?
Would you pass me the pepper? You know, you should use it too. It's good for the pressure.
What is it with her and pressure?
I can't help these random associations. It's always been that way. I look at a pepper shaker and think of a Beatles song.
I think most of us are that way, sir. There's this one part, oh my gosh. When I was little, I was watching All Dogs Go to Heaven, and there's one part where I was eating Cocoa Puffs when I was like 3. Every time I watch that part, I can taste Cocoa Puffs.
It's just a pepper shaker, really. We got this set from that clearance sale, however long ago that was, yet we never needed to refill it. I didn't notice this before. It reads, "Contents imported from Ceylon." How old is this stuff?
Good question.
It's just a pepper shaker, really.
We can look at the plate,
The
too.
furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
What does that mean?
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill.
Thanks for sharing?
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore.
That's kind of weird.
Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
I don't want to click on the table anymore. What's this?
The dining table was
No,
well
I
worn
want
even when we
this.
acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come.
Great.
Our dining table. Quite
Okay.
modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Do I move somewhere else now, or is there anything else I can click on? I don't want to click on the table anymore.
This one wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow never got around to it. This used to be her favorite spot. She used to sit here, put her legs on the table, lean back, and just give me one of her smiles. Those effervescent, incandescent smiles.
This is kind of a creepy place to be your favorite. Okay.
Once we dragged these chairs out to the lake and scrubbed off all the dust and grime of years. That was a long time ago.
How old are you?
For all the charm of furniture like this, something about it reminds me of Ingmar Bergman. Sort of brooding. One of a matching pair, obviously.
Where's the other one? Where's the other chair? What'd you do with it? Are you sitting in it? Oh, he's sitting in it. Okay. That's really weird. Why is he sitting in a chair by
There's
himself?
a piece of gum stuck to the underside of this chair back when we bought this place. We just left it there.
Okay. What a
For all
random
the
thought.
Charm of
Okay, yeah.
furniture
Blah,
like
blah, blah,
this,
blah, blah.
something about it reminds me of Ingmar Bergman. Sort of brooding.
Yeah, you already shared that thought. What's this?
I could tell plenty
No,
of
not the
stories
table.
about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
Okay. Wait. What am I able to pick up? Oh, never mind. He just sits back down. Stop it. Don't be lazy. What's this?
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else?
Can we open it and find out?
We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
That's kind of
It's
spooky.
too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Oh no. Oh no.
We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
Okay.
Big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
That's really kind of foreboding.
We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked.
Okay. That's another really random thought.
We found this trunk at a flea market. We used
All
to
right,
love
sir.
rummaging around those in our early years.
Alright, go back. Let's see. What else do we have? Wait, what's this? Oh, nothing, I guess. Will you read it out loud?
Come, love,
Yeah.
with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes.
Okay.
It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise.
Uh-huh.
Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones, fairies. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you.
Like blue eyes?
I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life. My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid, in between stories of what she could still remember of her childhood in the old country. Weird mix of doggerel and
Alright, he's
artistry.
repeating himself.
The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language
Blah,
and
blah, blah.
structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you.
That's nice. Alright, so I guess I can try to read this myself, although I'm sure I'm going to mispronounce just about all of these names. Come, love, with your heart, or with peace in your heart, said Niamh, I guess he said, of the ice blue eyes. Ride with me, shed your mortal guise. Here is our mount, a snow-white mare. Come, Oisin, to my gardens fair. In the land of youth, ply your art. Ours shall be the cycle of days, our sun and sky and rainbow ways. Okay. That's interesting. Let's go to the bedroom. Man, this house really creaks. Uh-oh. Did it just crash? Okay, good.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Women usually do.
We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
Why are we talking about
I'm
skeletons?
not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
Why? Do I not want to know?
Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'm a casual dresser. No need to change clothes right now.
What does that mean? Okay. There are lots of really boringly colored shirts. Somebody is an exciting dresser for sure. More boring shirts. Okay. Anything in the lower drawer? Can I open it? Yeah. Oh, look at that, more boring shirts. Wait, did I not get this drawer then? Oh, hey, look! Almost as boring pants. At least those ones are sort of blue. What's in here?
She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She liked them a lot.
Thanks, motorcycle, for being loud and obnoxious.
A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some, boring to others. They say these things are alive. If they are, it must be a horrible existence, confined in their own silent, dark world.
I don't think they're sentient.
We have much more interesting things than this plant inside the cabin. Like my book.
Is that a hint?
A plant is a plant.
All right.
Beautiful to some, boring to others.
Is this a Bible?
She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess.
Aww.
Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable. No, I don't want to read right now. Especially not a Bible.
You don't want to do anything.
I have no need for the words in there. I don't feel like being admonished by a deity right now. No, I don't want to read
All right,
now.
all right, I get it.
Especially not a Bible.
You can calm down. All right, looks like some boring blankets. This guy certainly likes boring stuff. Okay. A lamp.
For some reason, light bulbs wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it. 2 days, 3 days tops, and bam, a brand new light bulb would burn out.
Oh man, the lights in my room are like that.
Whenever her lamp didn't work, Serena would come by my side to read. A few moments later, she would lay her head down on my chest and fall asleep.
Aww.
The only reason this lampshade gathered less dust than the other one was that we had to keep putting new bulbs in this one. Because of a wiring problem or whatever, this one always starts smelling sharply of metal after being on for a while.
That's weird.
Considering what a strong odor of metal this one gives off when in use, I guess we were lucky never to have an
Or
accident.
did you?
The only reason this lampshade
Okay,
gathered
blah, blah,
less
blah.
dust than the other one was that we had to keep putting new bulbs in this one.
How about the bed?
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
It looks actually pretty dreary to me.
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
Thanks for sharing.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her,
This is luxurious.
there are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
Okay, that rhymes. Good
I
job.
feel too restless to sleep right now. I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose. There are no monsters under the
Alright,
bed.
yeah. Monsters.
I guess they're all
Got
in my
it.
head.
Okay. Let's see. Can we look at the rug?
She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
No kidding, that's some pretty serious weaving.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet. See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
And no trap door under there, just more creaky floor.
Are you sure?
I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
What did she sweep
The rug's
under?
all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
And no trap door under there,
All right.
just more creaky floor.
Let's see. Let's go to this side of the room. The vanity. Oh, hey,
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb.
aren't you both blonde? So whose is it?
Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke?
You're kind of talking like you did.
She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere. Nor some of her other personal items. It's just a regular comb bought from a supermarket, new enough to still have all its teeth.
Alright. She's gonna hum to us again. How about the mirror?
Hers. I used it too, when shaving.
Okay.
There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in handy.
Aha.
Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective story.
Okay.
After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume. The last
mirror?
thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look awful.
No, I want to see.
There's
Or maybe I
dust on
don't.
this, too. It's everywhere. After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume.
Okay, how about in these drawers? Hey, watch. And some money.